I don't need any textbooks to remind me of my pain because I carry history inside of my veins. I write it down with my blood and comfort it with my heart. Deliver it with my soul, serving up our heart. The truth I will always speak because my integrity can never be lost. And I refuse to rewrite history into the lies that we've already been taught. You see, my history didn't start 400 years ago. It didn't begin with the middle passage and thousands of my people cramped up on a boat. When my history started, I was a queen, wearing a crown of diamonds and things, garmented from head to toe in nothing but jewels. Now listen to fingers and making all of the rules. I ruled the land of Kemet with an iron hand, and when Pharaoh died, I stopped him like a wife, and I became like a man. Yes, a man. I ruled as king and queen. The epitome of femme fatale I was, but no one could tell me a thing, you see. Your perception of beauty and all that you see was emanated, extracted from, and executed by me. And even thousands of years after I was dethroned, standing, waiting patiently, naked on that auction block to be sold into another man's home, I still maintain my integrity, and I still maintain my pride. And though they tried to beat me down to nothing at their feet, by God's grace, I was able to rise.
Yeah.
And I watched this hundreds of years after my people were released from the shackles of slavery. I watched as they were confined to the shackles of their own minds. And I weep for those not strong enough to break the chain, not courageous enough to move forward, and not consistent enough to lead. And I weep for girls like me, for women like my mother, how we come so far to be shot down by none other than our own brothers. And I weep for women who are not as strong as I, too weak to pick up a brick and hurl it at the glass ceiling that lies before our eyes, so afraid of rejection that they accepted disrespect in exchange for their pride. And so it was. The fall of a woman again. But I have faith because I know the history likes to repeat on its own, so it's only a matter of time before we step up to reclaim our throne. After all, your perception of beauty and all that you see was emanated, extracted from, and executed quite successfully by me.